if I told you that creating a magical children's party has very little to do with how much money you spend? In this video, I'll show you the 10 things that I never skip when styling a party, from colour palettes and lighting to music and printables and themed party food ideas, so you can create a party that looks professionally styled but without the professional price tag. And stay with me until the end, because my final tip is the secret ingredient that ties everything together, and it's the reason that guests think that my parties cost a lot more money than they actually do. Now, let's get into it. So my number one piece of advice is to start with a theme, not with your decor. So always think of your theme first. If you're feeling overwhelmed trying to plan a party, this is where I want you to start. So before you buy a single balloon, a decoration, or a party supply, choose your theme. Not just a colour or a character, but a story. So maybe it's an enchanted fairy forest, a safari adventure, a magical woodland picnic, a superhero training camp. Every single decision you make after this becomes easier because you're simply asking yourself one question: does this fit the story? If it doesn't, leave it behind. This one step alone can save you a huge amount of money because you're no longer buying random decorations that just don't work together. Number two for me is to use matching printables, and this is a non-negotiable for me. This is my biggest non-negotiable. If I could only choose one thing from this entire list, it would be matching printables. Whenever you see one of my parties online here, you'll notice that the design is carried through absolutely everything. The invitation, the welcome sign, the cake topper, cupcake toppers, the balloon bottle labels, sweet bag labels, the menu, TV art, and everything matches. This is exactly what instantly makes a party feel cohesive and intentional. The amazing thing is that printables are often one of the most affordable elements of a party, yet they create one of the biggest visual impacts. Number three is to choose a simple colour palette. I want you to make this easy for yourself, so choose 2 colours or different shades of the same colour. That's it. When your balloons, decorations, treats, tableware and party favours all sit within the same palette, the whole party immediately feels more polished. One of the biggest mistakes I see is trying to use too many colours at once. Simple almost always looks more expensive. Number 4 is to always build from a neutral base. This is something that I have always done and will always do when I'm styling a party or event. One thing you'll also notice about many of my parties is that I often use neutral foundations. So a cream tablecloth, a white table, natural wood, maybe a simple neutral backdrop. But this allows your theme colours to really shine. Think of it as creating a blank canvas. The decorations should become the artwork. Number 5 is one that I am most excited about, and one that I've become very well known for, and it is to use your TV. This is the biggest opportunity you have in your house to pull your party together. This is one of my favourite styling tricks. Most of us already have the largest decoration we could possibly use sitting right in our living room, the television. I always create matching TV art for almost every party I create. And because it's usually the focal point of the room, it immediately helps immerse guests into the theme. A fairy forest animation, a magical castle, a safari sunset, an underwater adventure. It's one of the easiest ways to create atmosphere without spending extra money, and you can even go ahead and personalise it with a message to the birthday boy or girl. Number 6 is again a non-negotiable for me, and something that I feel is often completely underestimated, and it is music. If you've ever walked into a room and instantly felt something, music was probably part of the reason. For a fairy party, I might use enchanting woodland music. For a safari party, atmospheric African-inspired sounds. For a woodland celebration, gentle nature sounds. For a tween party, a fun playlist that reflects their personality. Music creates emotion, and emotion creates memories. This is something I will never ever skip. Number 7 is to use lighting to create different types of atmospheres depending on your party. Lighting is pure magic, and it doesn't need to be expensive. Fairy lights, rope lights, twinkling bottle lights, colour changing disco lights. I particularly love disco lights that allow you to lock into a single colour. Imagine a woodland party with glowing green flashing lights, a superhero party glowing red, a princess party glowing pink. Suddenly the entire room feels transformed. Number 8, and something that you will always see throughout all of my videos, is to create meaningful and thoughtful party favours. I want children to leave with something meaningful, something that extends the magic of the day. For my Enchanted Fairy Forest party, for example, I included tiny fairy keyrings, homemade flower jellies, woodland chocolate bark, and mini colouring books and colouring pencils. Nothing was random, everything connected back to the story. When your party favours feel intentional, they become part of the experience rather than just another bag of plastic toys. Number 9 is to shop differently. You don't need expensive decorations. You do not need expensive decorations. Some of my absolute favourite party pieces have actually come from Euro stores, Dollar Trees, charity shops and budget retailers. The trick here is learning to see the potential. For a safari party, I bought inexpensive toy animals and painted them gold. These toys became beautiful cake decorations. I've reused baskets, jars, lanterns, wooden crates and frames across multiple parties. Try looking for possibilities instead of party supplies. And number 10, which is the most important and will tie the entire party together, and is to make sure that every single detail fits the story. So this is the secret ingredient that I mentioned right at the beginning. This is the thing that ties absolutely everything together. It's not one decoration, it's not one product. It's attention to the little details. The activities match the theme, the food matches the theme, the favours match the theme, the signs match the theme. Even the names of the food match the theme. Instead of trail mix, it becomes safari trail mix. Instead of jelly sweets, it becomes fairy flower beds. Instead of chocolate bark, it becomes woodland treasure bark. These tiny details cost very little, but together they create an experience. And that's what people remember. If there's one thing you took away from this video, I hope that it is that you do not have to spend a fortune to create something truly magical and unique. The clear goal here is to create a story and to carry that story right through in every little detail. When everything works together, even the most ordinary party can feel extraordinary. And those are the parties that children will absolutely remember forever. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this one, and until the next one, take care.